When a person is burned out, they are not alert, they're not curious, and they're not responsive. They're just out in la-la land. They don't check out, they don't check in, they don't follow up, they don't pay attention. They really just don't care. Hope you're off to a great start. I'm Coach Burt. I believe everybody needs a coach in life. I believe a good coach can change your life. I believe those that have a coach earn 3 and 4 times the amount of money than those that don't. I think Daniel Hodges would correlate with this, as he's a successful entrepreneur who's now doing his ministry work. He's on here with us this morning. He sold his company over a period of time. So I believe everybody needs a coach in life. And I think that people that don't have a coach have lost their mind. So the question becomes, who's coaching you, right? Now, what we're going to talk about this morning on these Tuesday rhythms, life happens in a rhythm, your heart beats in a rhythm. I believe when we get out of rhythm is when we really struggle in life. And Christina, what we're going to talk about this morning is what to do when you're not feeling motivated. Okay, I like the meaning of words, Lisa. And anytime I'm thinking about something or I'm struggling with something, I go back to the meaning of the word, Sue O'Connor, and the word motivate means to move. Okay, so I look at words and I go, okay, I'm not feeling inspired. What do? I watch something inspirational. I go somewhere inspirational. I change my environment. Okay, I'm not feeling motivated. What do? I move. So the word motivate means to move. Okay, the word inspire means to breathe life into. So good morning. So Marissa and Brian King. So here's the deal. So the word initiate or activate, Brandon, means to initiate. So when I look at these words, I'm like, man, I'm not feeling motivated. I'm not feeling inspired. What do I need to do? I need to initiate. I need to move. I need to circulate. I need to take an action. I need to create. And one of the things I used to teach my players, Brandon, was as a basketball coach, was that there's no wasted movement. And what I mean by wasted movement is, in the basketball world, John, I would teach my players that there's no, like when you're crossing over, there's no wasted movement. You never put the ball out in front for people to take it, right? There's no wasted movement. Every movement you make, Warren, matters. Well, same thing is true here. Every movement, there is no wasted movement. So when you think about, you wake up and you go, man, I'm not motivated. And you're like, what do I need to do today, man? I've lost. So think about states of energy, Corey Jacobs. There's rejuvenated, which means I am fresh. I'm on fire. I'm curious. I'm hungry. Let me use the 3 words I've been using, which are Sullivan words. I'm alert. I'm curious. I'm responsive. See, this is when I know a person's burned out. When a person is burned out, they are not alert, they're not curious, and they're not responsive. They're just out in la-la land. They don't check out, they don't check in, they don't follow up, they don't pay attention. They really, Jeremy Freeman, just don't care. Okay? When a person is burned out, they have lost all joy and passion for something. That's what burnout means. So when I look at people, there's 3 states of energy. There is, boom, I'm rejuvenated. I'm alert. I'm curious. I'm responsive. Number 2, I am mechanical, which means I'm going through the motions, but man, I'm burning the engine and I'm tired, right? I'm just mechanical, which is where a lot of people are here at the end of the year. Let's just be honest. A lot of people are in mechanical mode. They're just trying to push this thing across the finish line. Right? It's like they're just trying to get it across the finish line. The 3rd state of energy, John Lyle, is burnout. And burnout is loss of all joy or passion. Loss of all joy or passion. That's burnout, okay? Now, when you think about it, how do you avoid these stages of burnout? You rest, you practice, you perform. Right, Tommy? You rest, you practice, you perform. Right, Essentia? You rest, you practice, you perform. And when you perform at a high level. But here's what I do, guys. When I'm not feeling motivated, and there's days I don't feel motivated, I move.
If you want to get a text daily from me, 5 days a week, activate and reactivate the Pray Drive, some of my best concepts, a little shot of Coach every single morning. I want you to text this number, text Monster Producer to this number, and I'd love to come into your life every single morning and get that Pray Drive activated. Let's go.
What can I do right now? I can listen to something. I can listen to music. I can listen to a podcast. I can go walk. I can exercise. I can change my environment. Sometimes I just get in my car and ride into the city. Right? And I just move. That's the number one thing I do. So remember these 3 words: inspire, breathe life into. It's like I'm here. I need some life breathed into me. I need to see something. I need to go to something. Last week in Vegas, I went and saw Garth Brooks at Caesar's Palace, and I was like, man, that's inspiring. See, Robert, that was inspiring. It breathed some life into me, Derek Fossey. Seeing Garth Brooks in Vegas, it was like, boom. Now that's what $100 million, $200 million, $300 million guy looks like. That was inspiring. Okay, did it motivate me? Yes, but motivation would be to take an idea and see it through to its conclusion. And to do that, I need to initiate. And initiate, D. Hodges, means to activate. That's Pray Drive. Pray Drive is initiate. I see it and I pursue it. Okay, and I do so with a persistence and an intensity. Now, I'm going to be covering a lot of these things January the 19th. I'm doing something called Activate. It's already got a pretty good room of people in there. It's going to be at my lodge, and I'm going to be live streaming it as well. It's called Activate, and it's where I teach you the science and the psychology of activating your drive. I've been doing this for 33 years, guys. So if you think I wake up motivated every day, I may seem motivated every day, but I'm just like you. I wake up tired. I've been sick over the last 2 or 3 weeks. I've been trying to kick a cold. And so I wake up just like you do, tired, frustrated. I got 3 kids, got to get them up, got to get them to school, got to get them going. I'm no different than you. I got family, I've got friends, I've got a business. So for you, what I'm trying to show you how to do is the kind of the tricks and the hacks that I use to stay motivated. I write about a lot of this in my book, Flip the Switch. Okay, Flip the Switch would be really good for you to get. And A to B. A to B forces you to think about your bigger future, okay? So 19th of January, I'll be doing Activate. I hope you have a great week. Today's session was on what do you do when you're not feeling motivated. Inspire, breathe life into. I need to see something. Motivate, need to move. Initiate, which means I need to take an action. And all of this will keep that engine going. And what you don't want to do, Mandy, what you don't want to do is you don't want to get into that burnout stage. Okay? I'm Coach Burt. Love everybody. Have a great day.